Luckily, Coxy and I don't literally have to make tracks.
Welcome aboard.
Thanks, mate.
Welcome aboard.
Looking forward to it, mate.
Because the historic Victorian Goldfields Railway has been returned to its former glory. Coxy's pulled a few strings, so we have tickets right up the front. And I do mean right up front.
I thought this was a tourist train. I tell you what, I'm not getting much of a view.
Thanks to Coxy and the dedicated volunteers who've spent 30 years lovingly restoring the rail service. We slowly wind our way along a picturesque 16-kilometre route between Castlemaine and Maldon.
There's a lot of romance involved in the whole idea of steam engines. How fun is it to drive one?
Oh, it's magic.
Yeah.
Oh, this is absolutely brilliant.
These days, Paul McDonald has plenty of time to do what he loves.
This is what the really good part of retirement is.
You don't need a hand, do you?
Well, I do, but there's a lot of training involved. See that cord there?
Yep.
Get hold of it and give it a good hard yank.
All right. Always wanted to do this. If I want to drive it, where do I start?
Well, this handle here is called a regulator handle.
Okay.
It's the same as the accelerator in your motor car. The next most important thing that happens is the brake.
It all seems very high intensity. It's not a relaxing job.
Oh, no, it isn't. No, it's very physical, very full on.
I'll get you for this.
Now, if you're healthy and over 21 years old, you too can take the wheel of this fabulous old loco.
What happens with a driver experience, basically you hire the train for the day.
Wow.
You have a fully qualified driver and fireman with you, and you drive the loco, under instruction of course, for the whole day.
Oh, I'm running out of steam here.
Get shoveling, Coxy.
Not the train, mate. I'm running out of steam.
I haven't got time to worry about you, mate. I'm steering the thing.
45 minutes after chugging out of Castlemaine, we pull into Maldon, another wonderful old Goldfields town preserved for posterity.
Mate, how good was that?
What, you reckon that's good?
Oh, I can't believe I got to drive the train. It was unforgettable.
Oi, 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 where are you going?
We've got to go back to Castlemaine. How are the energy levels?
I couldn't get Rhys off the old train, so I've headed off under my own steam to explore more of Castlemaine's golden past.
Well, this area is known as Forest Creek. It was the original name for Castlemaine.
Is that right?
It is.
How many people were here in the 1850s?
Oh, up to 40,000. Camped all the way along the creek there, yep.
They must have taken a heap of gold out of the place.
They must have. I don't think anyone really knows exactly how much was taken out.
Doug McConville is an expert on the Castlemaine Diggings National Heritage Park, where anyone can relive the gold rush era.
OK, Coxy, now it's your turn to look for gold.
Fantastic. Got a metal detector?
No, got something better than that.
Mate, I thought you said this was better than a metal detector.
They didn't have metal detectors back in the 1850s, did they? The old timers didn't have metal detectors. Keep on shaking it. So I said the gold's in the very bottom corner, so a little bit coming over the edge is all right. We keep on doing this, you must keep shaking it. Now, because gold's very heavy, it'll always sit in the bottom of your pan. Coxy, I think I've done a bit all right here.
No. Is that dinkum gold?
That's dinkum gold.
Look at that.
Give it a swirl around the pan, and we have a look and see if there's anything in there.
Eureka! Eureka, it's gold! Oh, no, it's only $2. Got a hole in my pocket. Must have fallen out.
Oh, better put it back in and get back to work.
You can stroll around the Forest Creek diggings by yourself, but if you'd like a guided tour, ring the Castlemaine Info Centre or check the Coxy website. And I hope you have more luck than I did.
Shh, don't tell Coxy I'm in Castlemaine. He'd just get jealous because I'm about to have a whole lot of fun. Welcome to the hot rod capital of Australia. Larry O'Toole publishes Street Rodding magazine and shifted to Castlemaine to join the roadster revolution. So what makes Castlemaine the hot rod centre of Australia? What's the fascination?
Well, Scherri-Lee, there's always been a lot of people here interested in the old cars. And over the years, lots more people have migrated here. I came here myself 40 years ago because there were hot rodders here.
So how do I change gears on this one?
There's nothing to do, Scherri-Lee. It's an automatic.
Oh, I might have to come up to speed with my knowledge of roadsters.
Do a blockie.
Yeah.
Let's do a blockie.
I'll do a blockie. This is so much fun. So how passionate are most hot rodders?
For some, it'll take over their whole life almost. Some people even their dress and everything. It's all according to the car. Yeah?
The most dedicated rodder in town would have to be, wait for it, Rod Hadfield, who even has his own museum. So Rod, how many hot rods do you actually have here?
There's about 18 altogether.
18? Wow,
18,
that's
yeah.
a lot. And which of them is your favourite?
Probably without a doubt my 32 Roadster. I'm only the second owner of that car.
Wow.
It was sold brand new in 1933 and I've had it for over 40 years. The oldest car I've got is this one here. It's a 1919 T-model Ford.
I'm sure this isn't what it looked like back in the day.
It looked like it came in a box that was about 4 foot square.
Thanks, Rod, very much for today, but I've got to get back on the road. Sorry.
It's been a pleasure.
Is that Scherri-Lee? Oh, I'm going silly. Can't be. Look like her.